Britain's high-speed rail network lumbers behind the rest of the world. That's according to a letter published in today's newspapers, in which more than 100 business and union leaders labelled the UK network an embarrassment. They urge the government to press ahead with its own high-speed rail project between London and Birmingham. Penny Gaines is from the Stop High Speed Rail 2 campaign group, and she's in our Oxford studio for us now. Penny Gaines, obviously you are against this high-speed link, but do these MPs and economists have a point that the network here lumbers behind the rest of the world?
No, it's actually quite ahead of many other countries across Europe and the world. We've got very good links between our major cities and London. They're talking about having fewer miles of high-speed rail. When you consider that, according to international definitions, the West Coast Main Line, the East Coast Main Line and the Great Western Railway to Bristol all count as high-speed rail lines, you start to see that you're only going to say that we've got fewer lines relative to the size of the country if you try and minimise the rail lines that we've already got. We've got very good lines. We've got good times to get from London to the main cities. So this idea that our railway system as a whole is lagging behind is frankly nonsense.
But supporters would say that the times, journey times, would be even better with this high-speed link. And as we've seen in these letters written to these national newspapers, it would also be very good for business. It would boost business and increase jobs.
Yes, I was looking at what they were saying about the jobs figure. They're saying that if we don't go ahead with HS2, they're saying that HS2 will create 1 million jobs. There's 30 million working people in Britain. To say that to spend £33 billion on one railway project will mean that 1 in 30 people has a job stretches incredulity. That there are other ways of spending infrastructure money. So there's a whole lot. It's much better to have a wider range of smaller projects. And when I say smaller, I'm still talking in the sort of millions range. So it's not tiny little things. More projects, spending less money to get more benefits to more people more quickly is a much better way of spending the money that they seem to want the taxpayer to spend on HS2.
So can I just ask you, do you believe then that over 100 people, business leaders, these MPs and economists who are joining this campaign for the high-speed link and who say that economic studies show that effective modes of transport, including high-speed rail, would boost business, are you saying they're wrong?
I've read the letter that they've sent, and I've read the letter that the rail union sent, and some of the things that they've included do not support HS2. Transport links are important, obviously, but they talk about needing to have a link from the continent to the north. High Speed 1, when it was first proposed back in 1998, said that they were going to include a link from the continent to the north. Why weren't these business leaders complaining that they haven't put that one in place yet? They're talking about High Speed 2 as if it was the only thing that's possible. There are other ways of spending money. It's not just about transport as well. The idea of having sort of high-speed broadband, that will have a much greater effect on business going into the future. That's the 21st century way of spending the money.
OK, Penny Gaines from Stop High Speed Rail 2, thank you very much.
Right, thank you.